Let's get it.
There we go. Hey.
Let's
we
do
in
this.
here, man. We had to start a little early, bro. We had to start a little early. So for those of y'all who's waiting on us, here y'all go, man. Appreciate y'all.
Let's
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my live up too. I'm gonna throw my Instagram live up. We'll get it on all platforms. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah, sure. I thought about live too, goddamn.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. We'll take questions from everybody. I'm sure we got all kinds of shit ready to be asked.
Yeah. I don't even going live on fucking IG. I feel like an old man right now, bro. I feel like a retarded as hell.
Yeah, go on. I got you. Got you.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm fucking it up.
I know you got it. There we go. Check your
Hold
connection.
on.
You almost had it. You gave up.
Yeah, I gave it to you. All right, just press it.
Yeah. That's
We
it.
live. We live.
Now we are. Let's get it.
Boom.
Let's get it.
Boom. Oh my God, get you.
Everybody in IG Live, we're doing live interview on YouTube.
Big facts.
My boy Stevie Knight.
Caskey in the building.
Caskey, let's do it.
Caskey in the building. I'm telling y'all, Caskey is a real one, bro. He a real one, dog. He said, hey, I'm about to pull up, dog.
Hit him
I'm about
this
to pull
morning.
up. I'm about to pull up, man. We had been talking this shit, but he's like, hey, about to pull up. You ready? So we here now, bro.
Let's do it. I like that last minute shit. So.
Fucking right, dog. Fucking right, man. So yeah, appreciate you pulling up, man. For real.
Thank you for having me,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? You already know I can't. I be trying to. I be indecisive what I want to put out to everybody and then say to you on the behind the scenes and shit. But this shit blurry. Hold on, I'm trying to fix that shit. Come on, fucking camera. We ain't got time. Out of focus and shit. Ooh.
Oh yeah, what's good, y'all? Let the questions fly. We just gonna answer them in here once we get to it.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Let's get
Ask him if he has any tats.
Nope, zero tattoos. I draw these on every morning. Fresh.
Him Burden should do charity boxing match.
Oh my god, bro. I'm so sick of all the corny requests, bro. If people just leave me alone, I leave them alone, and I'll stay in my lane, make my music.
Man. Nah, bro. As long as they got your name in their mouth, man, you good.
I be
bro.
stealing energy.
You know what I'm saying? Burden doing you a favor, but I don't even want to say nobody's names, bro. They gonna pull my ass into this bullshit.
They gonna clip this shit, be like, here's Stevie and Caskey talking about this. Dude, I say one thing, it gets blasted on YouTube and taken all out of context.
Nah, man. But yeah. So I only want to dive into the album first, bro.
Let's start there. And we'll go chronologically.
Yeah, bro. So when you start recording that?
Yellowwolf Black Sheep or Fine Art?
No, Fine Art.
Oh, okay. Fine Art.
Well, no, before that, we gonna take it in order, bro.
Okay.
Black Sheep. I'ma say it. I said it before.
Yep.
I'ma say it again.
Yep.
Say it with my motherfucking chest.
Yep.
Black Sheep is the hardest fucking piece of work I've heard this year, and I don't give a fuck.
Y'all be mad about that. He said it. I ain't say it, because when I say it, everybody get mad at me. Say I'm this, that, and the third, but let my dog say it.
Bruh, it's no cap, no bullshit, bro. I listen to that shit all the fucking time, bro.
Thank you, bro.
All the fucking time. Bump it in the car. My girl, no.
She's like, play something else.
Bro, the Tijuana, she's like, yeah, Tijuana shit. That was
I was just thinking about how Tijuana needs a video.
Bruh,
We was planning on actually going to Mexico for a week to shoot it, but I gotta get my passport.
Yeah, man, but I'm sure everybody that's tuning in right now is familiar with Caskey though, so they already know what's up with that Black Sheep.
Yeah.
And then I posted a snippet of me saying that on my IG, bro. And for the majority of them, everybody was in agreement, bro, because I had compared it to the whole J. Cole shit, man.
That's dope.
And I mean, you know, praise J. Cole.
Yeah, nah. J. Cole, for the record, a GOAT.
Yeah.
One of my favorite artists right now.
Fire as fuck, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm honored to even like be in the dialogue with him.
Yeah, because the whole conversation was a classic album and shit. I'm like, this ain't no classic album because I can think of fucking a couple albums off the top of my head that's been in there. That's the first one that came to my mind because this shit was so tough, man.
Thank you.
But shit. Matter of fact, how long? When did y'all record that album? How long did it take y'all to put it together?
Okay, so I had like just finished up the I Changed album. Wolf hopped on the McQueen Fiend remix. That was in November of last year. And like we talked briefly about doing the idea. Like one day he just texted me because I hit him up to try to do a video to one of our songs. Mm-hmm. And he was like, let's just do an EP together. And I was like, okay, what day? And he was like, does next week work? Like literally like 3 days away. We recorded that whole thing in 7 days in Nashville, House of Blues studio. Literally, honestly, 7 days, and like 2 of the days we were both sick. So like 2 of the days, like only one of us cut something. So it was really like 5-6 days.
And prior to that, y'all had never worked together before?
We had worked, but like sent each other records. You know, like I sent him something for one of his albums, and then I had sent him a verse to hop on for Black Sheep 4. But it was just like via email shit. So that was our first time in studio. Totally different experience.
Did y'all expect that shit to sound as dope as it did?
Nah, I think like Wolf knew we was gonna make something dope together. I definitely knew we were gonna make something dope, but like even going there, I didn't have like expectations that it would even come out because I've just done so much shit in my career that like never actually manifests. So like, you know, we start working on it, it gets pushed on the back burner. So I was like, I didn't go into it with a lot of expectations, and then it was like 2 days into it, we were like, okay, this is about to be insane. This is about to be nuts. Like every day we were just smashing. Like we pretty much made the whole tape like almost in order. That's like almost the order that we did it. And Been a Problem was last though. And then yeah, like everyone collectively that was around while it was being made were like peers of Wolf's that he respects. Yeah. And it was just like unanimous the whole time of like, yo, this is an insane body. You know, the intro was the very first record we made, so it was like, you know.
Which I mean, I'm sure. Did y'all know it was gonna be special though? Like, as far as the feedback y'all got compared to how y'all felt about it recording it, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Like we hear some dope shit, but it may not hit with the audience.
Yeah, like
feel like it.
I think like me and him were both like, this is our favorite shit right now. Like him and I were both lit, and then like as it started getting closer to it coming out, Wolf would be hitting me and be like, dude, this is an insane. And then once we got the cover back, like it got more real like as it was about to come out. And then once we shot Been a Problem, we pretty much were like, this is about to be nuts. Like once we saw that video, we knew that it was out of there.
Bruh, I'm saying that's insane, dog. Like I always throw like, you know, the collabs, the classic collabs, like the Red and Meth's fucking y'all are in that category because y'all compliment each other so fucking well, bro. Yeah, we said
the white outcast.
yeah, bro.
No disrespect to them, again, goats, but I think like if Wolf and I at this like creative like level and we respect each other creatively, that I think we could do that again.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not the exact same vibe as that tape, but just at that level, like we're both, and when you're working with another artist you respect at that level, it take a lot of pressure off you because you're just coming your hardest you can for half the song. Like I just, you know,
I would feel pressured if I was fucking rapping Yellowwolf every fucking day, dog, because he's a monster.
Yeah.
Lyrically, all that shit, cadence, all that shit. But it's like
he's a good.
You can't try to do what he does. You do what you do best. That's what you did the whole time. You did Caskey shit the whole fucking time. Smooth it out, dropping bars and shit, riding a fucking beat. It was like a It's like a production, bro. Like
I think like for me, Wolf gave me a lot of confidence just even wanting to do that.
Yeah.
And I've been honing the skills for a long time, so it was like me finally being able to like put it all together and be in the room with another great artist. And to me, that was just like reconfirmation of myself. Like once we laid the intro in Daytona, I was like, let's go. Like that. After that, we was like competing with each other every day. It was like he would try to he shit on me on like Tijuana. I came back the next day, did Billy and the Purple Dots, and like it was like shadow boxing, you know.
My favorite shit on there is that damn cookie shit, though, bro.
Awesome record, right?
Bruh, dog. I was listening to the album, bro. I remember the first time I heard that shit, it's like banger after banger after banger, and it's like then Cookies drop. I'm like, come on, dog.
Let's go. That was so sliding, right? You know what's funny is that Cookies and Been a Problem were one of these ones that like I had the beat for so long. Yeah. I had that beat for maybe 6 months. I had Been a Problem for almost a year. The beat. And I had done some stuff on it, and I was like, this beat is like bigger than me, bigger than the records I'm doing at the time. And I saved them. And then once like Wolf hit me about the thing, I was like, I got 2 beats that are 100% going on it. And he took that shit to the next level, man. Big respect to
Super Chat. Wolf, Michael Rice just donated $20, dog. What up, Stevie? You right, hands down. Black Sheep is the album of the year. Caskey, do you feel you're a better artist after Cash Money? Of course.
Yeah, I think, you know, Cash Money, when they signed me when I was younger, that was a moment kind of like the Yellowwolf tape that for me as an artist was like confirmation that I'm on the right path. You know, Birdman is like, you're the coldest. I'm signing you. Here's a bag, you know. Yeah. That was just in your career, you're filled with so much doubt and so many every tape you drop you think is going to be your biggest shit, and it never is. So there's all these setbacks in your career, so those moments like getting signed or, you know, getting a co-signed by another artist, they're like this necessary motivation to just keep you like hauling ass in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people here may not even be familiar with the whole Cash Money situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was signed to Cash Money when I was 19, turning 20 years old, and you know, I never blew up on Cash Money, and some people like blame the label for that or, you know, whatever it was, but in reality, I was just a kid, man. Like I was a new artist. I had a lot of shit mentally to go through, and I think even skill wise, I wasn't really sure what direction I wanted to go to. So, you know, for whatever reason, that situation didn't work out. But I respect Birdman to the highest. I really appreciate what they did for me in my career, and you know, I don't got anything bad to say about that situation. You know, I know people from the outside looking in might feel a way about it, but you know, it was all blessings for me.
How long were you there?
Like years, dog, like 6 years.
I ain't know.
And I got like, but my situation with them was different. It was like I wasn't ever hindered, you know. It was like it was only Birdman just giving me a bag and be like, go do what you want to do, and you know, he would connect some dots for me and shit. But it wasn't ever like Cash Money was trying to put records out for me.
Somebody gave you money to give you freedom to do what you wanted to do.
Dude, he let me do it.
But you was too young to put it all together.
He let me do whatever I want. He let me blast Cash Money logos on all my shit, sell it. Never asked for $1 from me.
Yeah.
Like I don't got nothing bad to say about that situation. It was just
you just wasn't focused.
It was just me, man. Like I was just a kid, bro. I wasn't like I was not happy at that time. I wasn't focused. I think I was like had a bittersweet relationship with music. You know, like I mentally was kind of fucked up at that time, and then like externally I was getting all this praise. It was like a weird combo, you know.
Yeah.
Just shit. You gotta grow up. I mean, if I would have had success at that age, I would have fucked it off and like been miserable. You know. Yeah. Now I'm on a path where like. I like really value everything, you know, and I'm on a path that's like fulfilling to me.
And it sounds like, you know, the Cash Money situation was good for what it was. You said you got validation, that you know you belong in this rap game, and then fast forward to Black Sheep is like that's even more confirmation almost because I can rap shoulder to shoulder with this motherfucker, bro. So it's like you got all the confidence in the world just to take everything down, which brings us up to fucking fine art, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ran through that motherfucker too, bro, and it's just. I mean, it's all Caskey this time, bro. But, I mean, from my perspective, it's fucking dope ass beats, bars, and vibes, bro. Like you fucking do your thing, bro.
Yeah, I think like after the Wolf tape, I was like really sure of what people want to hear from me. Because if you dive like further back in my category, I've had tapes and projects where I was experimenting, doing more auto-tune shit, more vibes, and because I just am a creative person, so I would just dive in different directions all the time. But after the Wolf tape, that was like that's what people knew me for when Bird signed me. That's what people knew me for Black Sheep 2. Like that was just reconfirmation of like, hey, this is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to talk my shit. No tune, no auto tune over dope beats, and like just stay in my lane. And that so fine art to me is like I already had 2-3 albums ready for after Black Sheep, Yellowwolf, Black Sheep. Like I had tapes planned, you know. And then after Yellowwolf, Black Sheep, I was like, let me just lock in and just try to make something brand new in this direction, and that's where we are.
How do you think? What do you think makes you different than all these other motherfuckers out here? I know what that's what you say, bro.
Well, I'm interested in your perspective. I mean, for me, a lot of things. Like, as an artist, I've always, I push that Black Sheep title, like the Yellowwolf Black Sheep. That's like Yellowwolf and me, Black Sheep, and it's. I've just always felt like that as an artist because I've always been outside of these like waves of music that were going on, you know, like when the Florida shit was popping. I'm from Florida, but I wasn't part of that scene. Even on Cash Money, I'm like part of this big label, but I'm just, everybody knows I'm a different artist. Like, I think for me, my value is in like, well, one, stylistically, I think I just got flavor. Like, I know how to make shit that sonically sounds good, and that's what I care about as an artist. But then I think I'm just like introspective, and I'm good at. I want to make motivation music, you know? Like, I want to make music that make you be like, okay, let me make my life better, you know?
Yeah. You said it exactly what the fuck I think, just in your own words, bro. Like, you just have a signature sound, bro. A signature sound, that vibe, bro, just makes you feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got bar-heavy rappers out here, and you can just bring the bars, but sometimes motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit all that.
And I've been, like, learning how to make it packagable, you know? Because if it's just 2 bars or it's too... Like, I love bars, but if a record is too, like, preachy or, like, theater rap, I call it, like, theater rap. Like, it's, like, a very specific concept. It's not, like, playable to me. I like the Kendricks and the Coles and the Drakes.
It
and
sounds good.
You
bro.
saying something, but I can listen to it and listen to it daily.
Yeah, bro. That's why everything is hitting home for me because I listen to your ass recreationally. Bro.
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you.
Tough. What is your favorite track on the Fine Arts right now?
Fine Art. It changes daily right now. Cause I think it's like a slept on banger. We Don't Stay at the Luxor is one of mine. It's like one of them later in the tape joints, but just bar wise, I love everything I say on that. And probably Blue Moon, cause Blue Moon was the very first record that we cut for when we went to Vegas, and that was like we all looked at each other and was like, this is about to be special, like you know.
Well, I mean, like I ran through the album. I haven't sat with it. I just you know what I'm saying, listen to it. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. But there's one fucking thing that you speak on more than a few times in that fucking album.
What?
The whole Calhoun situation, bro.
I don't speak on that on the album.
You don't? Hold on, bro.
I don't speak on that on the album.
Hold on.
Oh man, see, this is the problem with y'all YouTube reactors. Y'all listen to a record that I say.
Who is it? Who?
Okay, I say you're talking about this line. I'm obviously the better rapper. Let's be friends.
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
If the shoe fit, wear. That's for everybody. That's for everybody. I said that before Calhoun said anything about me.
Okay, well Nixon,
before he made that video.
It was.
But I was getting hate. Like when I worked on Fine Art, I was getting hate from all of this crowd, like because of the Yellowwolf take. So that was a message to everybody. I'm obviously the better rapper. Let's be friends, cause I'm better. Like if you think that you're better, it's not gonna end well. I proved that one time already this year. I will do it as many times as I had to.
Cut the live off, dog. I had to cut the live off, dog. Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
Nah,
it's like if you feel some type of way about it, I'm probably
I mean, it wasn't aimed at anybody specifically. I had tons of specifically white rappers. Like it's not any black rappers, no Spanish rappers, no any other rap. It's white rappers for some reason, and I could guess a million reasons why I think it is, but. You know, I was getting all of this hate specifically from this group. So that a couple songs I just sent shots to everybody because y'all leave me the fuck alone. I could do this shit. So that's how I feel about it.
Like, bro, I said what I said, dog.
Yeah, like it wasn't specific. All those rappers take jabs at other rappers without saying names. So it's like I was not thinking of one person when I said that.
You was thinking about all of them.
But what's funny is that, you know, for years I've made records where I'm just talking shit to a theoretical person, but now that I got all this drama, like everybody pick and chooses who they think it's specifically about.
Why do you think that they brought you into this group that you don't associate yourself with?
Because I did a tape with Yellowwolf, like point blank period. Because Wolf is one artist from this like area that he's like really a real hip hop artist.
But he doesn't associate himself with the
No, but what I was gonna say is that just I don't know if it's like media or whoever, but just the internet will associate them with him, you know, and be like, Wolf started this wave or something like that. Like, I don't know, like some people interpret it as that, but
so people just put this shit in their mind. Basically.
Yeah, like because Wolf has like country swag, they'll like group him in with other artists that are country, but it's a totally different thing. Like, I don't know, personally, just to set the record straight with all of it, I don't hate on any other artist. I don't have any issue with any genre of music like people want to make. I don't compare myself to anybody, you know, like I just am working on becoming the best artist that I am. I don't know where any of the dialogue came of comparing me to those people because I've never listened to those people and been like, let me, you know, I'm not even that kind of artist. I stayed in my lane, and I only have ever spoke on somebody that came and spoke about me out of line. Yeah. You know, because when I dropped the hardest rapper since Shady line, I had lots of rappers come at me, and you know, I just.
But that's so whack though, dog. That's so whack though, bro. It's like you ain't. If you ain't gonna believe in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you, bro. Like, hardest rapper don't mean I think I'm the most lyrical rapper ever. Like,
I think y'all suck or something like that. Like,
the fuck?
I was just talking my shit, and we all talk our shit. Like, even me and Wolf, like, I don't know. It's all about how you take it. Because even me and Wolf joke with each other about who's the better rapper. Like, that's every day that him and I came into the studio, it was like, I'm gonna shit on you today,
and that's what makes great music.
Yeah, it's like I don't take that personally. Like, I think everybody should think they're dope, But I know I'm dope, so I'm just like, hey, y'all can try to debate it all you want. You're literally just sending eyes to me,
Facts.
and then people are gonna listen to me and be like, damn,
Facts.
that kid. You can say what you want. You can think my style's weird or my tattoos are weird or I'm weird. You know, like I don't know. You literally have to talk about something else about me other than that I'm my rap, because my rap is solid. Like, come on, man.
And
like
that's whack too, bro. Because everybody, I don't say everybody, bro. Well, it seems like a lot of motherfuckers are just focused on the goddamn drama. You know what I'm saying?
I hate it, bro.
And then it like don't even fucking. They need to focus on drama. They need to focus on that fucking art, dog. Because that's what's fucking.
I said I was the best rapper, and then it was like people were coming out and being like, "This kid wears dresses and shit." Like that was just weirdo energy to me. Like y'all was it's literally like propaganda. Like I don't know, all that shit's weird. I think stylistically, I'm mad different from people. And I enjoy that about myself, and I think it makes some people uncomfortable. So it's an easy shot, but what's not an easy shot is my raps. You cannot say that I can't rap, because even Yellowwolf know that I can rap. So
shit, everybody knows your ass can fucking rap.
So, I don't know. I just take all that shit with a grain of salt. It's all like fake internet.
It's not gonna stop though.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna stop, bro.
Yeah, it's literally gonna keep going up because I just keep talking my shit.
As long as you keep talking, that shit's gonna keep coming, bro.
I'm not gonna humble it out. I don't know. People want me to,
bro. As you shouldn't, bro.
My other thing too, for like me, like my confidence in music especially has been earned, like really hardly earned. You know, I've been rapping for 10 years. You know, 10 plus years. I put in a lot of time. I've never like done lame shit to try to get ahead. Like all artists that work with me and that show me respect, it's like very mutual respect for my artistry, and that's all I ever cared about. You know, I don't care to network and do all this. I just want my artistry respected, and that's where the confidence comes from. It's just that time of putting pen to paper.
There's no ulterior motive at all. Bro.
Yeah,
just,
I don't care to get famous. I don't want to bicker with people to get famous. Like nothing. I just enjoy my artistry.
That's definitely the vibe I get from you too, bro. I will call you a fucking artist, bro. Like, you know, a rap acrobatics, all this shit, bro. Like, you can do that if you want, but, bro, I just like to make shit sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, it's funny that I made the hardest rapper since Shady, like, line, because now it's got people being like, well, this artist is a better rapper. I'm like, let's be real. There's a lot of really dope rappers. Yeah. I just found that Token kid on it.
He's nice.
Insane.
He's nice.
Insane.
He's nice.
So it's like, I'm not into that. There's amazing rappers, you know. I literally like what I like, and I like, you know, I'm not in competition with anybody in that regards, you know. I just be popping my shit.
Fucking right. Got another one though. I saw this is a juicy question here, bro.
What he said?
This is Daniel.
Ask his thoughts on the reasoning Calhoun gave you for using the N-word. A different point of view of a white rapper. I wasn't gonna speak on any of this because I don't, you know, I don't want to take anybody's thoughts out of context because I didn't see y'all's interview. I just, you know, I got sent pieces of it and shit. And I remember, I mean, correct me if I'm like misinterpreting a conversation, but he was basically like, I use this word amongst friends of mine, but not around new people, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, like at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody else does, but I got a different perspective on it. Like my girlfriend's black. I think I have a just different understanding, like just being in an interracial relationship, like we just talk a lot about these kind of concepts because we're both trying to grow as people. And like for me, I think the conversation of like taking away the power from the word is a conversation that belongs to black people. Like it's not really a conversation for white people to like try to like dictate the direction of it, you know, because I think as white people, we need to stay the fuck out of that conversation. It's really not our word to use. You know it's not because you won't use it around new people and random people. So, you know, personally, like I just try to interact with everybody the same. So when a word ain't appropriate, like my homies growing up when I rap, they didn't care if I used that word. Yeah. And like we would use that word amongst our friends, kind of the same way he was talking about it. Like, and for me, it was like just growing up and like having those conversations with my girl, and especially like just last year when a lot of like race dialogue was going around the country. For me, I just like I want to be a helpful asset to those communities more than just like try to start arguments about it. You know, for me, like that was just an eye opener for me. Like she was having a conversation about like taking away the power from the word is like not a conversation for white people. You know, like because I remember you even saying like. I try not to use the word as much, you know. So for me, it's just it's just growth. Like, I don't think it's adding anything to anybody's life. And I think sometimes, like, just as people, especially white people, sometimes we just feel entitled to everything. I'm like, man, everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like I said, the thing I reiterated in the video, the word's divisive. No matter where you look at it, regardless who says it. And then you're right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the things you're touching on right now, I didn't want to say it in an interview because I didn't want to come across it like the angry black guy.
Or combative or something. Yeah, I think sometimes there needs to be other like voices of like white people kind of standing up and just being like, hey, as white people, we need to sit the fuck down, get away from that dialogue. It's like you said, it's just more divisive than anything, you know.
Yeah, man, that's a dope ass perspective, bro.
I'm just for me, what's important, like just growing up and in life, is I try to listen and learn from other communities and people that are outside of my perspective. You know, like I don't try to think that I got everything figured out as my way or the highway type shit. Like especially with things that are outside of my culture or other communities and shit. I want to be a voice to like listen and learn, you know. Like that was one thing I didn't fuck with about the riot from me shit. I watched some of that, and it was like, to me, when I see a black guy get killed by cops and black people rising up and being like, hey, we're tired of this, we're fearful of police officers, things like that. To me, my first instinct is to like listen and to try to like hear more of that perspective. My first instinct isn't like, well, y'all wouldn't ride for me, I'm white, you know. Like I just know my experience is different from other people, you know. So I'm just always interested in like learning and not trying to speak up for like somebody that isn't me or a community that's not mine, you know. I try to just do more like listening and growing.
Yeah, you know? When you listen, when you're quiet, you are listening. If you're talking, you're not listening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I think a lot of the times when issues come about like this, regardless of whatever it is, if attention is focused on this one issue and someone's bringing another issue to counter that, that's a problem.
Yeah. A big thing for me, well, let's go back to the N-word thing. Like a big thing for me, for my growth and what changed my perspective on it, was that I realized this is the wrong convo to be having.
Yeah.
Like, black people in America are here saying, hey, we're being mistreated by the police. We don't have the same like opportunities. We're being mistreated. If we're over here being like, yeah, but can we say the N-word? It's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? First of all, let's address the issues that actually matter in this regard. Like, to me, it's just way too much focus gets put on. It's like the when people are coming up and saying Black Lives Matter. You know, I remember all of this, you know, white people and other communities being like, well, all lives matter, American lives matter, or whatever the fuck it is. To me, it's like, God, you're just bringing you're not listening, you're not hearing. You know, I was at protests for George Floyd and shit, you know, and when I was out there, you gotta listen to what the people are saying. You know, if you're just combating that with like, well, all lives matter or white lives matter too, you're not like hearing the message. You know, there's a reason why this community is standing up and saying, hey, our lives matter. It's because they feel like they're being treated like they don't. Yeah. And they feel like police don't think they do. So, you know, if your response to that is just like, well, all lives matter, combative, you're literally not hearing the cry for help and where you could show up. You know, like as white people, we got to be responsible for how we can show up for minority communities or communities that maybe got it like not as well off. Like I think especially when it comes to shit like police and shit, like that's actually a good moment for white people to step up and be like, hey, we're tired of this too. We hear this, you know. I don't know.
It's facts though, bro.
Yeah.
It's facts though, bro. And at the same time, when you bringing up other issues to counter the issue that is trying to get attention,
and you're not really listening to the call that's going on.
But nothing is going to get fixed because then we're going to bring attention to everything. Now we got to talk about this, and we got to talk about this, and we got to talk about this. You got to address each issue at hand.
Yeah, and like some are just way more important than others, you know? I hate the whole like, and then now like the whole Black Lives Matter thing gets turned into like people like are criticizing the organization. And it's like, let me be clear, like when I was just saying what I was saying about that statement, I'm just talking about the message in the statement. Like I don't have an opinion on the Black Lives Matter organization. I know there's
a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to that, and I'm not like in support nor against that. That's not really what my comment's about. I just know that when that message first came out, that was not from the Black Lives Matter. That was black people saying, hey, Black Lives Matter. We feel like they don't, they do. And you know, that's I've always been trying to listen to that more than combat it with some like race bait bullshit.
Yeah,
like I hate that.
We just in the weird space right now, man. We need some leaders and some motherfuckers actually.
And as I'm gonna be real, as white people, we gotta stop. Like, I get that America, there's a lot of opportunity now and like shit like that, but we gotta if black people as a community are saying, hey, there's inequality going on, there's white privilege, we're getting mistreated by the cops and shit. I think we gotta listen and try to learn where that perspective is coming from, because I'm gonna be real, y'all were talking about, you and Burden like touched on white privilege or something like that, and he was saying that he don't believe in white privilege. And dude, I love you enunciated this point so well. You just said, like, have you ever been discriminated solely for the color of your skin? Not tattoos, not where you're at, just the skin color. And he was like, well, no. And I was just like, well, then what the fuck are you... like, why can't you just hear that and move from that perspective? And then, I'm going to be real, after that convo, I just looked up statistics about black and white communities in the United States. It's so drastically different. Dude, the median income is like, for a family, is like $100,000 difference. So it's like, either there is equality going on, or you're just saying that black people are lazier, not as hard workers, or more troublemakers. That's why they get arrested more. Like, I don't get that perspective, so I don't know. Maybe I'll learn more, but sometimes I'll be listening to that shit like, y'all give me a headache, man. Y'all making all of us look bad.
Yeah, it's all good. But as long as we having the conversations, it's all that matters, man. I'm open and willing to talk and listen to anybody, bro.
Yeah.
I just wanna. We talked about this before, man. Just trying to do our part to bring something positive, so minimize all this toxic bullshit, bro. Because people just leech on it. You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, like, I've really solidified that about my mission statement as an artist, that I want to be a unifying artist. You know, a lot of people make waves, get views, attention off of being divisive. I don't look at, like, to me, what I love about music is that it is uniting. You know, like, just you and I talking, connecting on artists and shit. We could both connect on Andre 3000. You know, it's like, it's something totally outside of both of us, and we connect on it. That's always been my favorite part about music, is the way that it bridges gaps, and that's how I view art. So I don't like art that creates more gap. You know, that's not my mission as an artist. Everybody got different missions and shit, but that I care deeply about being uniting, motivating, uplifting. You know, another thing like that I changed in my outlook as an artist, like, you know, for a while, you know, as artists we got this, like, I'm this depressed, troubled artist view. You know, like, you got Kurt Cobain's and all these artists of, like, I'm depressed, I have so much going on in my head. I was a part of that dialogue for a long time as an artist, you know, like, I just thought of myself as that. And, like, growing up, I realized it was honestly seeing a lot of artists die, Lil Peep and X and just different people die. I was just like, man, I really want to change like what my message is. You know, I don't want to be an artist that drives people further into depression or something like that, you know. So I'm like that in all aspects. I want to uplift.
That's dope,
you know?
Bro. That's dope as fuck, man. Because you see that trend. For real, I never even
Dude,
thought about
it.
Like that.
Think about it. Especially in rap too. Like, now you got, and I'm not knocking at any of these artists, because I relate to them on this point. You know, it's not a knock. It's just that sometimes that's where we go to express our art. But, like, bro, you think about all of these artists that make depressing, pill popping music, trouble music. Frequency wise, you're perpetuating that. Like, when I go, I can't even go listen back to a lot of that music that I listened to when I was in really dark places, because, like, it just perpetuates it. And, you know, I think there are times where, like, dark music can make you feel not so alone, because you're like, oh, somebody else suffered the way I suffered. So there is value to that. But I just, as an artist, I, like, try to be really conscious of, like, dude, I know kids are going to listen to my music and they're going to take whatever it is. So if I preach music about how fucked up in the head I am and that's why I do Xanax, guarantee you 100 kids are going to go justify using Xanax because of the way I said that. You know, whereas when I say, hey, I put down the Xans, I'm focused on better in my life, 100 kids are going to go better their life.
That's fire, bro.
You know?
That's fire, dog.
Shit.
Because that is the fucking trend right now, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Somewhere in hip-hop we went from, you know, the dope dealer to
drug
the
dealer,
fiend.
hustler to the
and it's like glorified, and you're just giving, you say perpetuating the fucking problem.
Yeah.
And as dope as your fucking music is, you would assume a motherfucker was talking about the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
You taking a positive light to that shit, bro. That's dope, bro. Because you can really get motherfuckers out of dark place, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Well, cause for me, like, music is what brought me out of my dark places, you know, like, straight up. And if I would have only gravitated toward music that was pain music and not people like Cole or Kendrick and these people that do got these elements of, like, triumph, you know, like, those things helped me so much in my life. So I just don't want to take for granted that, you know, I know my voice is being heard. So I do think about those things a lot, you know.
Yeah, man, that's tough. So,
hey, can we throw this on charger? Oh, okay. Hey, wait, we had some more paid questions.
Oh, here.
How you doing?
This. What's this?
What's your top 5?
Who you like to collaborate with? And who you want to work with in the future?
Top 5.
I was going to ask you that shit, bro. God damn, you stole my motherfucking question.
Top 5 is hard because I got a lot, but definitely Kendrick Cole, Drake. Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably throw, like, Lil Wayne and, like, Andre.
Hold on, go through the list again.
Wait. So Kendrick Cole, Drake for me because my generation, like, that's goats.
Yeah.
But then I'm tossed up, like, Lil Wayne has to be on there. I feel like he can't not be on there. And then I'm tossed up between, like, Andre 3K or Biggie Smalls.
They're
Like,
gonna get pissed because you ain't say him.
yeah, I know, but I really like M, but I just.
My bad, bro.
And I'm a big fan of Eminem, you know, like, he's definitely a GOAT. But just when I think of, like, my personal list, damn, I ain't even put Wolf in there. Yeah, let me scratch that.
Because there's 2 lists. There's 2 lists, right? There's like
greatest all time list and then personal fan. Okay, so that was my favorite list. Yeah, like, when I just think of, like, all time talent, definitely Eminem, definitely Andre 3 Stacks, definitely Yellowwolf, definitely Kendrick. Definitely.
It's hard to say definitely.
Drake or Cole. I don't know, man. It's hard.
Bro, your fucking list is damn near the fucking same as mine.
It's hard to make the top 5. I'm like, man, everybody got their strengths, you know? And, like, Wayne, to me, was, like, a huge influence on me growing up of, like, who I wanted. Like, I always wanted to rap more like Lil Wayne than Eminem. Yeah, I think you could kind of feel that. You know, like, my sister was, like, the big Eminem fan, and Eminem and 50, but I was, like, more into 50 Cent. When they were doing that, like, I got 50 Cent inspired me, and then it was, bro, like, 50 Cent.
Dog, that's crazy, bro.
But no disrespect to him, absolute GOAT, and just nobody's even touching him when it comes to a wordplay thing, you know. But for me, music is about more than that, yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck happened? That's dope. Collab though, bro.
Oh yeah, who do I want to collab with?
I don't know if you want to be throwing all that out there though.
Nah, I like. Yeah, right. I'll say somebody's name and then they'll, like, diss me or something. There's a couple artists I definitely want to collab. J. Cole, absolutely be honored to make a record with him. That would be insane. Nas, that's a motherfucker that let me know that poetry, I could make rap poetry. Yeah. Like, that was super important to me. And then one I'll never get because it'll be impossible, but maybe I will one day, is Sade. Like, if I could make a song with Sade, Nas, and Kendrick, that would be a hit for me.
That's dope, bro.
My taste is different.
Oh, he brought that out the fucking back pocket, dog. I ain't want to expect that shit at all.
Sade is fire, dog.
So what's the plans for the future right now? Just, you know, pumping the album.
Yeah, like, I'm in, like, cut mode right now. Like, fine art, I'm super satisfied with. I've been so happy with the response. I've been so happy with just the feedback on it. Like, I try not to, like, judge numbers and nothing like that. And it is streaming very well compared to my other tastes. But just, I look at, like, feedback and what people are saying. Fine art is, like, doing it for me. So right now, I'm just, the next, like, 2 months, I'm just writing, trying to shit on that shit. And just,
yeah, all y'all go fucking listen to Fine Art, like, real shit. Bro, when I posted that, I don't know if I said, when I posted that fucking J. Cole Black shit up on my fucking IG, bro, like, I got so much feedback, bro, like, pretty much, like, appreciate you putting me on. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Because it's a whole different demographic out there that ain't even fucking aware.
Yeah, especially if all you've heard about me is, like, through the YouTube wormhole of, like, other rappers beefing with me. I promise you, just remove yourself from that for 2 seconds and go play my latest album. And fuck what they talking about, because that's really what it is.
And then it would make sense too, bro, because your music doesn't sound anything like that. So it kind of doesn't make sense if you listen to the music.
I should not even be in that combo.
Yeah.
When you listen to that, you're just gonna be like, why are we comparing apples to fucking steaks? and I'm the steak.
That's dope, bro. That's dope, man. That's dope, dog.
And I'm like real motivations that I high right now, you know?
Yeah.
I got this chip on my shoulder of like, man, I got a lot to prove, and then also, honestly, I got this like fuel in my back pocket.
If you had probably some people on here, it's your first time seeing you. If there was 5 songs off the top of your head that you wanted
to showcase who I am. Okay.
Who you are, who would those be? I'm gonna write them up down too.
Yeah.
Shit.
5 songs. Blue Moon. Off of my new tape, Blue Moon. Fear and Loathing in Los Angeles off my new tape. I Deserve This off of the I Changed tape. Because that's a different sound for me, but that'll give you a taste for my versatility. Just the intro, Yellowwolf and Black Sheep.
No cookies?
Nah, it's hard though. It's hard. And then after that, Martial Law. Because that's like one of my biggest joints right now. It's something about that is hitting for people. So go listen to those. Blue Moon, Fear and Loathing, just the intro. I Deserve This, Martial Law. That's my personal 5 today. But they change every day. I'm like bipolar with my music.
This was a good question too. Your music also seems to have influences outside hip hop too. Do you have a top 5 or more? Do you have a top 5 or more from other genres?
I honestly don't know if anybody's gonna know the people that I talk about because
crazy.
It's totally different genres. But like, dude, my absolute favorite artist in the world, and I got 3 records with him in the cut, is Anthony Green, lead singer of Circle Survive. It's like an indie band. Absolute, been my favorite band since I was in middle school.
How long have they been around? Well, middle school.
I was in middle school, so for a long time. But I got 3 songs just waiting in my folder with with Anthony Green. So super like happy about that.
And it's rock. What is it?
It's like like indie rock.
Yeah.
Shit, kind of heavy. I don't know. I'll show it to you. It's totally different, but I like shit like that. Then I like death metal, Job for a Cowboy, Kill Under Oath, shit like that. Every Time I Die, shit like that. Then when I paint or do art and shit, I listen to like smooth jazz or experimental jazz.
Oh, who the fuck? Who was it? Somebody told me you a dope ass painter, bro. Like you get down with the fucking.
Oh yeah,
art shit.
I be painting a little bit.
You don't showcase it anywhere?
I paint and I do portrait. Yeah, I showcase it. I be posting on my. If you follow me on my socials, you'll get like glimpses of it and shit. And like I've done a couple things where I like painted on merch and shit, but it's kind of this like background skill set I'm working on, just because at some point I'm not gonna want to rap. I really want to paint.
That's hard.
Just at some point. I got Adam Calhoun called me a weirdo for that. He was like, "This kid paints and does poetry. He's a fucking weirdo." I was like, "Dude,
artist,
what
bro.
the hell?"
Artist.
Tupac wrote poetry, bro.
Is that what kind of inspired the video you just dropped? Cause that shit was.
That's me and my girl's painting.
That's crazy.
The face that me and my girl, baby, if you watching this, me and my girl painted that painting that the face is coming out of.
For real?
Yeah, that's ours. And then they After Effects made it come back. That whole message of that video is like I'm like faceless and I'm
that
looking at my
creepy as fuck.
It's creepy, but thank you, but I like the idea of like being like I'm nothing. I'm just my art.
Yeah.
Like the true self is coming out of the art. And then in the second half, I'm being like, there's like all these church visuals mixed with me being like baptized by paint. It's kind of like art is my religion kind of vibe. He said it was creepy.
Bruh, the fucking faceless joint was creepy as shit.
It was crazy. When we were shooting it, I couldn't even see what it looked like. So like, I had a way I pictured
it.
Looking
together? Like who? Did that come from your head? Like,
yeah, I had the idea. I like wrote the treatment for it, but then when they put the face makeup on me, I couldn't see for 2 hours, so I just had to like put it in their hands.
Yeah, that shit look disturbing as fuck, bro.
Yep, well, the art's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. My art, at least.
What is the? I don't say. I know what the goal is, but like,
it's like the pinnacle of success
like
for me.
For you, yeah.
I want to be. Man, I want to be in that dialogue of like the real rap dialogue. Like, who do you think when you just think of like? Well, I don't know. You said you told me artists that you were into, but who's like the leader of the game in all aspects to you? Like not just like lyrical rap, but just like who's killing it and making really good music
Man,
and they got hit.
It's going. I don't want to beat a dead horse though, bro. But fucking Black Sheep in like the 4 albums he dropped back to back, bro.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and motherfuckers is not even aware of it, bro. It low key pisses me off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no dog in the fight. Like, I ain't. He rich beyond all measure. Like, he retired twice though. But I like to bring attention to what the fuck needs to bring attention towards. And he been rapping for so fucking long, and to put all that shit out, bro. And it was. I don't know if you saw. I besides the one with Riff Raff, I did.
Each album was awesome.
I know, but I can't fuck with Riff Raff, dog.
I thought that was funny. There were a couple on there that I thought was different flavor.
But I didn't want to I didn't want to set myself up. You know what I'm
saying? You would have been disappointed.
Yeah. So I may go back and listen to it. Everybody said it's fucking dope as fuck.
It's good music, honestly.
But I did an album review live to each one of his albums on YouTube, bro. So Miles Zero.
Dude, what blew me away, like working with Wolf, like, and to finish that question, like, end goal is just be in that dialogue of those great artists, you know, like, there's nobody I want to beat. I don't care about Grammys or doing numbers. Like, I just
a dope artist
in that dialogue, you know, just great artists and live off of my music, which, you know, I've been doing. But like, dude, it was mind blowing working on the tape with Wolf, because he already was working on these Miles Zero, the one with DJ Paul, and Mudmouth was already done.
They sound different. They sound so different, bro.
And I was like, I like literally had to send him a text actually after he dropped Miles Zero, because he had played me some records from it. I got records on Miles Zero and the Paul one, but it was like after listening to him, I sent him a long text just being like, dude, it's so inspiring that like you're at the stage in your career where you are, where a lot of people would be like tired with it done, like you done proved yourself a million times, like you were signed to Eminem, like you done proved yourself in every way possible, but. What was inspiring for me was that like he's still pushing the envelope, bro. Like he's still getting better. There are verses on there that I was like,
and you don't have to.
Still pushing the envelope, bro. Like when we was in the studio, you know, it's funny when you're in the you know, when you're getting on records with people, someday somebody just gets you. You know, like, you know, when I did Billy and the Purple Dots, and he was like, just you got me. You know, like, you know, some days that just happened, but. Overall, like, dude, I was like so inspired by bro, just being like, man, he really could hang with the greats, bro. Like him and Eminem, like he could dance with him all day in the studio. Like he's a great artist, bro.
I don't. His name doesn't. When you hear those fucking the list like top 5, top 10, whatever, like you usually don't hear his fucking name mentioned into that. But coming from like Shady, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think too, stylistically he's got this like
sounded.
Well, in any like stylistically he's got this like niche element to him that maybe to some people like that they don't put him in that same dialogue, because he got this little flavor that's outside. But to me, that's like what's so dope about him, like because he really like hang with all the greatest rappers.
I think that's probably what it is too, because either you're gonna like his sound, you're not gonna like his sound.
Or even if you're turned off from the visual, like if you're just like, oh, I don't listen to country or something, you might not even give it a shot or something. And it's like, man, dude. But every time somebody like get into it, they're just, I always see them just be like, what the fuck? It's like you just discover water or something. You're like, who the fuck?
You fire as fuck.
Yeah, it goes, man.
Yo, Fine Art is literally the best album to touch rap in forever, for real. When is the music to live?
Music to live to. Okay, so I got this tape that I put out a couple years ago called Music to Die To, that was like, it was actually at the height of rapper depression shit going on, but it was like a more like acoustic based album. Like it's more like vibes. I'm not really rapping on it.
Yeah.
But I've always been teasing this idea of Music to Live To, which is like the follow up to that, but that's like in a positive way, you know, because that was like kind of heavy songs.
Yeah.
I've been working on shit that's like more uplifting, but I'm kind of just like it's on hold right now just to figure out when to drop it, because I just love that. I'm in this like rap dialogue right now. You know, like in reality, my artistry is a lot bigger than that. Yeah. But I want to like tear this rap one up while people are focused on that. And then I could, you know, and then I could drop them some experimental shit. But right now, I kind of just like, especially like proving that I could do what we did on the Yellowwolf tape, like without Wolf. You know, because some people like try to discredit that by being like, well, it's because of Wolf. You know, it's like. Nah, that was a mutual respect thing. That's why we hold on. So right now, the rest of the year and the upcoming years for me is just like, let me reiterate to y'all why Wolf respected me on the level to do that. You know, it's like, because some people don't know. You know, I'm new to them or something. It's like, I got catalog, dude. I got songs that, dude. I still got records on a drive there from 2015. Like I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of released and unreleased. You know?
From the Black Sheep joint, did everything y'all record make that album?
Nah, I think we did. I think there was like a verse. Most everything we did make the album. Like we didn't do a lot of throwaway records. We literally focused. We just focused and did the 10. I think there was one beat that Wolf had laid a verse to that I didn't end up hopping on. Like I just think once I heard it, I was like sonically it's like a little different. So I saved that, and then I think there's like 2 records that didn't make it. Like I had cut a reference for one, and he cut a reference that we didn't end up doing. But other than that, it was like.
What about Fine Art?
Fine Art.
That all recorded?
All of that. We did that album in like 6 days. Like basically, me and Chalk had been recording for a little bit. The producer that I did it with, and like we had like 2 records. We had Thank God I Made It and this one other record that we were like, oh, okay, let's make a tape. Like let's start here and go make a tape. So we went to Vegas, did the whole thing in 2 different trips, 3 days and 3 days, and every song made it besides 3 songs. Hometown Blues and Go Get a Job, which I'm actually putting on the physical CDs like as bonuses, and then this one called Revenge. Like they're all dope, but I wanted the tape to be 10 songs, so I was just like,
this fucking short as hell, bro.
I like it like that. I like it like that. I just figured it was like less room for people to debate or like
it was like you snapping that bitch.
Well, because I've done tapes that were 20 records long, but I was like, man, I just want to put out 10. Like everyone could consume that. You know what I'm saying? It's 33 minutes. Yeah. Like you could do that on a drive. Yeah. If you're in LA, that's across town. Like it's so I wanted it to be consumable because I was like, let me just slap y'all up for 10 real quick.
What about like fucking doing shows and shit? You waiting for COVID to lift up, or you got shit planned?
Yeah, like we're lining up the tour right now to announce. Like I got 2 shows at the end of this month, but we're about to announce a tour in August and then another tour in the end of the year, and a couple shows with Wolf too.
Word.
Ain't announced those. I can't put any details out, but when we get off camera, I'll let you know. But yeah, you gotta come to those.
Fucking right, bro. I'm sold, bro. That Black Sheep is for putting me over the edge.
I'm ready for him.
Bro.
This is dope, Stevie. Appreciate you bringing that. Huge fan of what y'all doing. What was your main job to make music videos for many of the Black Sheep? Yo, honestly, Wolf. I'm gonna be real. Wolf hated me for shooting all those videos, but when we worked on the tape, I was like, bro, just come to LA and I was like, how many videos are you down to do? And they're like, we'll come for a week. They're like, as many as you want. And I think in reality, they thought I was going to do like 2. And I had a video for every day of the week. We shot 5 videos in 5 days. And he was just like, you motherfucker. And then we just basically were like, yo, let's get one more weekend. Like, just the response was so good once we started going that it was like, yo, let's just keep going. But Wolf don't normally shoot videos like that. So
there was a rumor that y'all was going to drop a fucking video for every song of the damn album.
Yeah, we tried. Like, the only one we're missing right now was, like, we decided we didn't want to do Tat Shop. And then we shot C'est La Vie, kind of, but it didn't work out. Like, it just didn't come together the way we pictured it. So that's the only reason we didn't do those 2. And then Tijuana, we, like, have to do in Mexico. So
who's y'all's producer for that shit? Is that multiple producers for
Tasty? Well, Tasty did 90% of the tape. Shout out to my brother. He's a savage, yeah.
Bruh.
That was another dope element of that thing. Like, when Wolf was like, hey, let's do a tape, he was like, you could pick all the beats. And I was like, okay, so I literally went to Tasty's house and we just went through hundreds of beats. Like, dude, we went through beats for hours one day. And like, dude, we're like 50 beats deep and I heard the intro and I was like, that's the album intro. Like, I just knew it. And then we just like,
your ear is crazy.
Yeah, like that's like one thing Wolf pointed out to me that I didn't even know was like necessarily like a skill of mine or something. But he's like, dude, you're like beat ears,
bruh. It's fucking nasty.
So like we can't. I literally came with 12 beats, so 10 of them are out. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like 90% of it's Tasty. I got my boy Locke on a beat, Christ Muni on a beat, Chalk on a beat, and then the rest is Tasty.
Yeesh,
Tasty,
that shit's nasty, bro.
Do
you do produce yourself or not?
I produced this one song I got out called Voice of God, and I produced a couple of like unreleased records, but I've only put out one record that I produced. It turned out awesome. I right now I'm like way more into the vocal side of it. Like some days I'm like kind of want to get into that and learn, but I want to learn piano because that would probably make me more inclined. But I love words, bro. Like that's why I write poetry and shit like that. I just love the way words dance off each other.
Your beat selection is fucking different, bro. It reminded me of like high school, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Like,
that's funny because I was like Wolf was telling me too that it brought him. He's like, I haven't been this excited to rap since Trump music, which was when I was in high school. Was when that came out. And I don't know, I literally like wanted to get Wolf on the shit that I want to hear him on, because you know he got his own taste in beats and what he put out. And
so he wouldn't necessarily pick those beats.
He would have picked different beats for it. Just, you know, naturally you just pulled to certain beats. But I had some bang, like I had the Been a Problem beat for a year, and when Wolf was like, I want to do a tape, I was like, I have to hear him rap on that beat. You know, like that's what I want to hear him on. It's just some slamming 808, like. That was cool.
Did you help him with any of the other fucking records he dropped as far as beat selection?
On the album and shit? Or on his other albums? Yeah. No. I let him do his thing. No.
Oh, I mean,
we talked about it and shit, but he was already like the Muggs project was all produced by Muggs. The DJ Paul one was all produced by him, and then Mud Mouth was already done when we were working on our album. So we but like him and I had thrown it back and forth ideas of like he wanted to executive produce a tape for me with this other, I won't say his name yet, but like another really respected musician. And so like we just play with the ideas of like just, cause when I come to Wolf with a beat, he don't gotta think about nothing else. He just write to that beat like that.
You don't even ask a question.
Dude, as an artist, I love that shit. Like especially if you're inspired by the beat, like that I'm good to go after that. Like, so that's like once I played the intro beat, it was like, he recorded his verse 14 minutes later or something like that.
How long did you take to fucking put a verse together? Is it always different?
It was different. Like, the Wolf tape was different for me because prior to that tape, I was mostly, like, freestyling all my records. Like, because I would record myself, so I would just go in the booth and, like, kind of make the record as I go along.
Yeah.
But it's like with the Wolf tape, it was a different engineer. We were recording on an analog setup, so I didn't even have, like, effects or nothing. So, like, I literally just had to get back to, like, writing, you know. And the intro, I didn't even start my verse till he was done, because I was like, I want to come off of his. Actually, what's
crazy?
You know what's funny is that he's ending his 4 bars. He's got like a rhyme scheme where like these 3 lines rhyme, and then the 4th one is different. He only had these 3 written, and so I rhymed my first word off of those ones. But then when he finished the line, he rhymed it with a different word. But I was already going in my head, so I just took off. Like, I like that, like, building off of other artists.
Yeah,
like, him and I both like that element. Like, when somebody got a good idea, you could just hammer it off.
That's probably why it sounded so well, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all mirror each other very fucking well, bro.
Yeah, and I think we both had, like, different things we wanted to, like, shit on and do. And, then, like, you know, for me, I'm coming in with this, like, I want to prove to motherfuckers that I could hang. And then he was like, I want to shit on everybody. So it was just good competition, bro.
Like, yeah.
That shit was healthy. Stay slow, that's a promise.
Hey Cass, was there ever a time when you doubted the possibility of becoming financially stable or successful through rapping? What got you through it?
Dude, yeah, every year, all the time. Like, dude, I'm gonna be real. I have been putting every last dollar I have into music for like, I mean, I was out of high school in 2000, so 10 years. I sold weed to put it into rap music. Once I started making money off rap, I put it into rap. So, like, honestly, it has always been hard to be financially stable because, like, I never was trying to be financially smart. Like, I just always bet the house on me, you know? Like, I've always dumped it back into this shit. Like, I'm, like, just now this year getting into the state where I'm, like ahead, you know? Like, honestly, every year I just dump it back into this. I always doubted, like, if I don't know, like, I always got this, like, it's like a double-edged thing, you know? Like, there's this piece of me that's like, I know I got that skill level. It's hilarious because the dog's, like, throwing up in the background. But, like, I knew, like, I had the skill level to do it, but then just also in the world, like, nothing's promised, you know? Like, there's tons of dope rappers out there that don't make it. So, I've always known that, like, it ain't promised, but I've never really cared. Like, I've always bet it all on this, and then the world's always, like, the universe has just, like, rewarded me, you know? Like, even when I was check to check, I was still, like, able to come up with the amount of money I needed to live and shoot videos and all that shit, so.
Fucking just invest.
The universe has been, like, reminding me that I'm meant for it, you know?
You invest in yourself, though, shit.
Yeah.
What is this? Shout out from Longwood.
Longwood in Orlando.
You better be doing a show here.
Longwood, that's, like, right where I grew up. I grew up in Winter Springs.
Since the team backpack cypher. You was up on that bitch?
Yeah, the one with Side the Prince. I stumbled my word on it, though. I was like, dude, you know what's gross about him? I had written my verse and I had practiced it so many times. Sci came in, like, he didn't even remember he had to do a freestyle that day, and he ripped it. I was like, Dude, I had a lot of like humbling experiences in my career too. Where I'm like, dude, amazing rapper.
What was your main draft? Oh, somebody heard these fucking. I don't know how to go back to these motherfuckers, bro. I'm fucking super chat retarded, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you set it up. We would have been on my shit lost.
Let's go through it, bro. I know we missed some.
Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Ignoring boss lady soup. What?
What did she say?
She asked you about Snow the product.
Snow the product, cool. I'll open up for her one of my first tours.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking fire, bro. Oh yeah.
Yeah, super savage rapper.
Yeah. I know everybody wants to know about the fucking tattoos, dog.
Dude, I'm
you
so
done?
Hell nah.
No.
Dude, you want to know a secret? When I'm done with my bodysuit, I'm gonna black out my entire body besides my face, and I'm gonna do a whole new bodysuit in white over the black.
You lying?
I swear to God.
Why?
Cause I just am mad addicted to it. I swear to God, I already have the image for my new bodysuit planned out, and I gotta finish this one. But like I've already been planning it with my brother. Like I'm gonna have this big skull head it's gonna take up my whole body, like my whole torso, and it's gonna be white on top of black. I don't know.
Your girl tatted up too.
She's pretty tatted. Yeah, like she got. Well, what's funny is she's not like super tatted, but she's got face tats, throat tat. Like she's got like all the crazy. Her hand tatted. Like she's got like crazy spots. I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, I just wanted to look like this.
Yeah, bro. But you just gonna say you gonna tat out his whole body black and then tat it back white.
Yeah, I'm at like a different level into it, you know. Like it's funny because like I know I get clumped in with all like the cats that have like stupid face tats and shit. Like I know people like throw me in that dialogue, but this has been like a planned thing for a long time. Like I had this jaw tattoo idea for like 3-4 years.
What you talking about?
The teeth on my face. And
I thought you didn't just get that.
I just got it, but I've been like talking about it, planning it, have my brother draw versions of it for like 3-4 years.
Oh, you was talking about the whole little Yellowwolf situation. You had to.
Yeah, like I basically like I don't know. Honestly, like toward the end of the year, last year, I just been talking about the shit. So I think my girl was like tired of hearing me talk about it. She's like, bro, just do it. You had the idea, like you know you want it. So I ended the year getting it. So I just started the year fresh with this like crazy face tat, and honestly, it was the best tattoo decision I made.
Wow, bro.
Honestly, this one on my face is like the one that made me the most happy when I see it.
Yeah, those tats are badass, bro. You fucking wild.
But I just forget that why people are looking at me now. Like I'll be like, what the fuck is this staring at? I forget I got a fucking mouth eating my face. Like, dude, this shit is not normal, dog. Like, I got the inside of my ears tatted, bro. This is a different level of dedication, bro.
Yeah, your pain threshold is fucking crazy, dog.
It's just the like obsession. Like, dude, I'm like I'm a bitch when I'm getting tatted, but I just need it, dog.
They want to know where your merch is, bro.
Hey, baconwithcaskey.com. I'm gonna type it in the live chat. Oh yeah, go ahead and buy this shit. Hey, just so y'all know, this hoodie that I'm rocking, brand new drop. I got Been a Problem. If you're a fan of what I did with Yellowwolf, Been a Problem. I have brand new merch for that with my face tats on the kid from Malcolm in the Middle. Baconwithcaskey.com. Also, if you never heard my fine art tape, that's on there, and I got 2 books that I've written that are on my website. Yeah.
It's you a Swiss Army knife, dog.
Trying. Oh, Renaissance man. Never heard that term? Yeah.
Right. Come on, man.
Renaissance man. That's how I'm trying to be.
Oh, I'm asking this while I have opportunity. Did you find someone to take over the insane amount of hours you spend sending out merch? A little responsible towards the person here.
Hey, send an email. I'll definitely consider your application. I haven't found anybody to replace it yet, but.
Shit fucking blurry. Shit, man.
Caskey and Yellowwolf, the new Bad Meets Evil. That's
bro, I'm telling you, dog. Y'all right up there with him, bro.
Let's go, man.
Right up there with him, dog. Y'all sound.
That's my dog, man.
That shit hit me in the
we're kindred spirits, you know. Like him and I both. We view music the same way, and like we care about it the same way, and we're both like artists past music, you know.
Yeah, Kobe did you right, dog.
Wolf said that like we were riding around one day on the way to the studios, like we were finishing up the album, and he was like, "Man, I hope you know I would not just rap with anybody." He's like, especially white rappers. He's like, you know, I'm super picky about who I even give any respect to. And he just like gave me that confirmation of like, dude, you're like that level. Honestly, bro.
Was that before or after y'all recorded?
That was like when we were like 5 days into the tape or something like that. It was like one of the mornings we were riding there and shit. Like I don't know. He's like real.
Was y'all Because you said y'all had exchanged records a few times, but y'all had not really did.
Yeah, like I had did a record for which I forget which album of it. We had did this record called No Such Thing as Free, me, Doobie, and Yellowwolf. But like me and Doobie recorded our spots and then sent it to him. And then like I had sent him a record for Black Sheep 4. So like we've been communicating and shit, but like us in Nashville was like the first time of us actually hanging out and like, you know, doing music. So it's like we respected each other just on the music strength, and then like actually working on the tape in person was like, oh, we get along, like, you know.
But my God, just one question. I thought y'all was like his homies before, and that's what brought it together. But
honestly, it was like the music respect made us homies for each other, and then like once we started like talking, like when we started talking about the album, we were FaceTiming all the time. Like that's when we really started to like realize we like see eye to eye on a lot of shit. Like he's a crazy one like me. Like I don't know, there's not a. It's funny because I don't have a lot of rap friends. Like I'm not like interested in becoming like rapper friends with people. Like I like my group of people. I just stay to myself, you know. Like I don't have a lot of people that, especially in the industry. This industry's so fucking fake. Yeah. So it's cool, like meeting somebody like him. I'm like, dude, that's like really my brother. We talk every week, you know. Like just the bullshit, keep me updated about life. We like, just like we both had a merch drop this week. We were sending each other pictures of our shit and just like we like encourage each other in that. I think we both enjoy having that because there's not like a lot of artists that you really fuck with that.
And that's dope. Especially for you, because you know he got so much you can fucking show your ass.
Dude, game, bro. And for me, like, you know, Bird put me up on a lot of game. Like that was a lot of game when I was younger, and then now it's like Wolf is like it's like really Birdman and Yellowwolf are like the only two artists I could think of that like really give me like serious life game. Like even in the midst of all this like drama shit I'm involved in, like Wolf's always like hit me like, bro, fuck that. Control the energy, you know, focus the energy. Like he just knows that we meant for other shit, you know?
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nah, they just fucking loving you, dog.
He's so jacked and smart. Y'all talking about me or Stevie? I see these muscles up on their head, dog.
Well, shit, that what's up, man.
Let's get it, man. Thanks for having me.
Fucking right. Glad you pulled up, dog. This is a good idea.
Let's give him one. Should we play one?
Fucking right. Let's do it.
Let's give him fucking Blue Moon.
Put the headphones on. Take these.
Hey, I just want to say all the new people discovering that my music, that I just appreciate that ear because, you know, nobody deserves anything. So just thank y'all for even giving this shit a shot. Even if you came here to hate on my stupid face tag.
You take these. Give me these.
Oh yeah, do your thing.
Alright, we're setting this shit up. Blue Moon.
Is my is my thing back on or not?
No, there's no charger.
We ain't even started. Can you hit? Alright, never mind. I'll do it after this. Man, this person said, found you way back and keep it on the low. Dude, please never do a reaction video to my old songs.
Oh.
Dude, I hate that. Dude, like, okay, I've been seeing all these YouTube reaction videos now that I've done the shit with Wolf. I didn't know people like react to like old records. Like, don't react to none of my old shit, bro. I'm trying to get better. They're like, here's a Caskey record from 2015. Oh, this kid's trash. Don't do me like that. Alright, this record is called Blue Moon. This was the very first record that we did for Fine Art. We was in Vegas. We recorded the whole album in the Palms Hotel on the suite. And I don't know, this was just one of them records I was just thinking about how I don't want to die too soon. I want to be able to take care of my family and like I don't want to pop after I'm dead. That was my thought process.
Let's do it. Can you hear it? Yo. Hold on, I don't think they can hear it. Hold on. Let me see if they can hear it. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Yeah.
They can hear it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Nah, they said they can't hear it. Hold on. Gotta fix it. They said they can't hear it. Something going on now. Wait a minute. I got y'all. I got y'all. Give me
I'm
a
so
second.
glad he's doing this part.
Give me a second.
I would be trash at this. Did you have to learn all of this when you were trying to do YouTube? Like, this wasn't a skill set yet. What did you do before? What sport you played? Cause you
football.
Okay, yeah, you definitely played football. So.
And it be just to escape.
Can you hear it?
People are looking at me like
I can't look in
the headphones. They can hear it now.
I was getting it through the audio.
They can hear it now.
I'm
All right,
watching the shit back
my
there.
bad. We back. Let's go.
yeah,
There you go.
8/28. That's my birthday too.
Caskey better than MGK, debate me.
Yeah, recipe granny, I hope when you're looking down on me, you're seeing a man in me. Sometimes I look in the mirror, don't know how I made it this far with my sanity. Ironic, I'm scared of these heights, but throughout my life, I've been in this canopy just to escape people. People are looking at me like I got some more clarity. Yeah, look at me 28 and finally going to therapy. Lately I look at the light and feel like my life is some type of parody. God really playing jokes on me, bring the wind so close. And then they turn out like my old homies. When it's tough they get ghost stories. The trouble always show up when the hope forming. Thank God I done weathered so many storms. I'm ready with no warning. Now I got a little fame, the beef on the way, so I keep it George Foreman. Tryna wake up to my girlfriend for some more mornings. Yeah, I don't wanna die, but death show got it out for me. Wish I could've spent my life through some type of alchemy. Instead I'm 23 flows up at the palm suite, stuck on the balcony. If I jot to the flow, who's looking out for me? Who gon' make sure my mama and my girl straight? Make sure that they rollies got pearl face. Who gon' make sure my nephew ain't got it stressed and don't wanna see in the world late? Who gon' make sure my sister got her tribe? Someone who really there by her side. All she gotta do is send me a text. There ain't no question if I'm alright. I don't wanna die too soon. Life's hard, but it's good once a blue moon. I don't wanna die too soon. Life's hard, but it's good once a blue moon. That's because it's just the way it has to be. It's been a long time coming, death coming around for me. I just up the speed, yeah, high velocity. I hear trying to free myself from the chains that constantly keep me from my elevation and change. I waited in vain for someone to save me and pick me up out of the rain. What's keeping me sane? Nothing but looking back, seeing how far we done came. And all the devices I know that we gained. And look at how hard we were framed. I put my blood on the mic when I speak. I put a bar from my veins. That's why I hit different than all of the industry rappers who are being made by somebody else in the studio days before. This is really the shit all of you waiting for. Man, I gotta make my way in the dough. Man, I got something to say for real. I never made a song to make the meals, except for every feature that I ever did, trying to only be a rapper and pay the bills. But shout out them rappers, they kept it alive. I hope they all thrive and win. My feature price too high, you never could buy it again. That ain't a jab, it's just facts. I'ma run it to the max. I'ma be a best man at a wedding this year. Shout out my brother Dex. Shit inspired me to be a husband and a father. Man, I gotta get my money longer. Man, I gotta live long enough to see my first son have a daughter. I don't wanna die too soon. Life's hard, but it's a blue moon.
Hey,
I don't wanna die too soon.
That's real shit though.
Life's hard, but it's good once a blue moon. That's because it's just the way it has to be.
that sounds so special.
It's been a long time coming down, coming around for me. I just up the speed, yeah, high velocity. I hear trying to free.
I don't wanna die, but death show got it out for me. Wish I could've spent my life through some type of alchemy. Instead of 20 flows up at the palm suite, stuck on the balcony. If I jog to the phone, who's looking out for me?
That's my shit. I just want to say that's my lane. I don't know why I keep getting compared and clumped in with this like political other shit.
That's all you had to do is just play that, and that shit speaks.
That's mine. I think we had some new questions or something.
Pulling it back up. It was something about Bird.
Let's see what they got to say.
Were you?
Were you and Burden ever cool? I liked him a lot till y'all beef popped off. He's been showing his true colors. Was it strictly he paid you for a verse and then expected more? Yeah, like we were not like we were cordial. Like basically when I was like working on my career coming up, he was like another artist from Florida. He would be on shows and shit and always trying to fuck with me. But I don't know, like we was always cordial and cool. We had each other's number and shit. I always try to just encourage bro, and like I think he always wanted me to like do more with him, like work with him more, put him on more. And like I don't know, I just always focus on my own shit. So like at one point he had been trying to do a record. He paid me to get on a record, and I don't know. I thought we was good after that. Like I showed love on the price. I did it for like cheaper than I would have did it. I killed the verse, you know. But it was just like later down the road, I started working with Doobie, an artist, and then he was like jealous of that, and then made a whole thing. Like texting me basically was like, if you're not gonna rap with me, I'm gonna diss you. And then that's when it's just like lame shit. I don't even care to talk about that shit no more. It's like, you a fan for sure. You're a fan. You've been a fan. You could say it's about whatever. You could try to act like I stole your song, all that shit. And not 1 ounce of truth to any of that. So
I ain't even know it ran that deep. I ain't really dive into the beef though, bro.
It's annoying, bro.
I just know.
Everybody know, like anybody that's been following me knows, like I like never even had rap beef prior to that. I'm such a like stay to myself person. If anybody, I got an issue with anybody, you know that they came out the ass, because I lead with respect. You know, like I lead with respect with everybody. I show respect first, and then it's like once you disrespect me or cross me, then it's fuck you for the rest of my life. But prior to that, it could have been cool. Did you meet Cambo? Cambo is this crazy country dude, one of Yellowwolf's friends. He rode the Devil's Pass tour barefoot on a motorcycle, and he like has a squirrel on his shoulder every time you see him. That's basically this dude. He's insane character, such a cool person. Yeah, I met him.
He said something though. What did you say though? He said, did you meet Campbell and was that blonde wig and been a problem if one shot
at MGK? Nah, I wasn't shooting at MGK. That's a homie.
Yeah, have y'all worked together before?
Yeah, we had a song. Don't react to it. We had a song. It's like an old song called "Weak Stomach," but it was like mad long ago. It was like 2012 or something. But yeah, like MGK was one of those artists that when I was like coming up in Florida, I would pass CDs out. I would like press up CDs and go pass them outside of shows. So like Tech Nine shows, MGK shows, like different artists. But MGK was one of those artists, and then. We kind of like crossed paths. Like he had got signed by Diddy, and then I got signed by Birdman. We was like in the club one night, saw each other. We just like kind of been cool since then.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Dope artist. I always lead with respect. Like I'm not a white rapper hater. I'm not a hater in any way. Like I show love to everybody.
I don't know why you wouldn't just lead with respect. That's gonna lead to better things.
There's plenty of like dope shit out there, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I can imagine how fucking whack the industry world is, where everybody just looking for self and don't want to.
It's annoying, dog. Like, what I realized, like, one thing I really value about my relationship with Wolf is there's lots of artists that I enjoy their music, don't like them as people, or I like them as people, hate their music. Like a lot of artists like that, and so I've always separated the two. You know, like I don't really connect the two, because I know there's probably a bunch of people that like hate my music, but like. Ideology wise or something, like we probably get along, like we could kick it and shit, but I just it's cool when you find artists that you're like, man, I love your music and you're like a homie, you know.
Yeah,
this industry's annoying.
Do you listen to a lot of people's shit outside of they're probably working all the fucking time?
Yeah, like I listen to my shit a lot, but I do like I check out what's new like on Apple and shit. I like really enjoy the game, so I like listening to shit and shit, but I don't keep a lot of shit like in rotation. I got like 3 artists at a time that I'm being into. Like right now I'm really into ESTG. You know what that is? Mm-hmm. Dude, you gotta listen to him. Street artist, rap dude from Kentucky, ESTG, GEE. And he's like street dude, but just amazing bars, bro. Like really good rapper.
ESTEGE?
ESTGEE. Oh yeah. EST space GEE. Yeah, okay. That dude, bro. Fucking please go listen to him. Such a dope rapper. He's a new one. I like Sauce Walker a lot. I like Wolf, J. Cole. Those are like the 4 rappers I like are my go-to right now.
That's dope, man. That you even.
But I like keeping in rotation, you know. Like I'll be into somebody's shit for a period, but mostly I'm like listening with shit to like learn, and then I go back to the drawing board.
I'd imagine you probably just driving inspiration, trying to create your own music and shit, man.
And I always like once I'm like cutting my own album, I'm like really just listening to my shit and trying to like get better. Yeah. You know, there's always room for improvement.
So you got a bunch of new fans in the comments though, bro. Because a lot of people didn't know about you.
Thank you, man. Thank y'all for listening, now, bro. Honestly, thank you for the ear, because it's hard to get through to people, man. Honestly,
yeah, man. Shit, you know,
there's a lot of things that stop us from wanting to listen to somebody. But I'm always hopeful, because I know that it only takes one record to like make somebody a fan. You know, you might have hated my whole catalog, but once you hear one record that you like undeniably fuck with, dude, that's every artist that I'm really into, that's how it started. Like J. Cole, dude, I did not like J. Cole's music for a minute, and I didn't like Drake for like not like a long time, but when they first came out, I just remember being like, this ain't that dope. And then I just heard something that just flipped my whole perspective, and then I could appreciate the other shit. So I try to like stay out the way and just be hopeful that if people hear enough shit, eventually they gonna catch on to it. But also, everything ain't for everybody, so plenty of people hate me, and they can suck my dick. I don't care. Y'all ain't gonna slow my bro up.
We're talking about some merch. Bring attention back to bar, beanies, and hats.
Yeah, come on, let me get. That's your shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta give me some shit.
I got you.
Come on, let's go.
Been trying to ask. Yeah, he said listen to Snow.
I reference Snow the product.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think she likes me because when I went on tour with her, the label had gave me a big tour bus, and I was the opener. It was the most ridiculous waste of money. Like, dude, like her people was like in the van. That's what I should have been in. And the label was like, "You're going on tour. Here's a tour." But it was like right when I first signed, so they just idiot. So like, dude, if somebody came and opened up for my tour and there was in a tour bus, I would hate that person. So I don't think she liked me, but I respect her to the eyes. I think she's super dope.
All right.
Shit happened though.
That's what's up, bro.
Man,
They just in there talking, chatting it up.
they want you to react to that old shit. Don't do it, man. Keep on the
What old shit?
like old records of my Transit classics and we I got a lot of fans.
We trying to pump this fine art, bro.
Yeah, we trying to get better.
Pump this fine art. I'm about to play that song that you talking all that shit.
Which one, Blackjack?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, man. They gonna fucking hate me either way. So, y'all go ahead. I do like Isaiah Rashad. Super dope. I'm gonna have to do this. People just can throw some bread to ask a question. This is cool. Parker been trying to get me to do this on Twitch.
Do it on Instagram.
That's crazy.
What's the name of the song, bro?
Blackjack Dealer.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why isn't it coming up? Am I selling it wrong?
Nah, just I think Blackjack Dealer is just such a common search. Hold on, let's see. Blackjack Dealer.
Oh.
Is it gonna play on there? Can I hear? Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear?
Yeah, they can hear it.
Beats by Chop.
Hold on, wait. Make y'all pay attention to the words of this song, and then make y'all own assessment.
This is my shit talking at its finest.
Dealer, always got the advantage. I always count Skrilla.
Hold up, it really made me laugh that you thought I was talking about Buddy, because I know everybody thinking that. Let's get it. If the shoe fit, wear that shit.
Beats by Chop.
I'm a blackjack dealer. Always got the advantage. I always count Skrilla. I ain't a killer, but you push me like a butterfly. I be a real caterpillar. My wings spread. I had beef, them things dead. I'm obviously the better rapper. Let's be friends. And truth be told, could get you killed by the week's end. So shut the fuck up and pretend. Pretend we in the same playing field. It's catastrophic. How you even mention my name?
Bruh, who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about?
Why you ain't think I was talking about Burden? Why you ain't think I was
Nah,
talking
fuck that. Who is he talking about?
This is the shit that make a motherfucker go make a diss track right here. They gonna see Stevie reacting that way. Cause I heard Burden saying a reaction video is what made him diss me. Y'all get out of your fucking feelings, bro.
My favorite song on this album, the way the actual music came together is so badass. Hey man.
Hey, I'm obviously the better rapper. Let's be friends. And truth be told, could get you killed by the weekend. So shut the fuck up and pretend. Pretend we in the same playing field. It's catastrophic how you even mention my name. You so out of pocket. Off topic, I got the optics. I see through veils of fake tough and men who like gossip. Stop it. You say you gon' pop, you won't pop shit. That's why you ran to the internet. Get up on my dick, pussy mad cause I'm real and you can't spit. Ain't a rapper turned target out there I couldn't hit. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, run it back.
If the shoe fit.
Yeah.
Watch. I'm gonna call it. This track is gonna come at me next week. Just watch.
I'm a blackjack dealer. Always got the advantage. I always count Skrilla. I ain't a killer, but you push me like a butterfly. I be a real caterpillar. My wings spread. I had beef, them things dead. I'm obviously the better rapper. Let's be friends. And truth be told, could get you killed by the week's end. So shut the fuck up and pretend. Pretend we in the same playing field. It's catastrophic. How you even mention my name? You so out of pocket. Off topic. I got the optics. I see through veils of fake tough and men who like gossip. Stop it. You say you gon' pop, you won't pop shit.
That's why you ran to the internet.
Get up on my dick, pussy mad cause I'm real and you can't spit. Ain't no rapper turn target out there I couldn't hit.
I was so satisfied with that.
I listened to that shit. I was like, bruh.
I had to bring it back.
I'm a blackjack dealer. Always got the advantage. I always count Skrilla. I ain't a killer, but you push me like a butterfly. Be a real caterpillar. Stuck at the Cosmopolitan with a lot of sing, and I never quit cause I gotta win. They see that I'm young and with more money than obviously a lot of them. Got them upset with their face stuff, more collagen. There ain't no infiltration in my conglomerate, cause I keep the circle wound tight as a bobbin pin. As 10 nights at the round table. By the time you turn 10, 9 of them down fatal. Gotta be your own hero, own support, only resort. Get married to the money with no divorce. Gotta be your own hero, own support, only resort. Cause motherfuckers quick to say you short.
Yeah. Breaking it down for him.
What'd you say?
So she was asking what a bar meant, and then now they explaining if where did she say that? Can someone explain the caterpillar font? But then they got it.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah.
I'm a blackjack dealer. Always got the advantage. I always count Skrilla.
Yeah.
I ain't a killer, but you push me like a butterfly. Be a real caterpillar. I win so damn much, stay at the Encore. Pop Molly and rock Tom Ford. Luxury cars and luxury weed, both of them I'm a connoisseur. And for the beef, I'm a carnivore. I'm never kinda bored, I'm floored with life. I can afford the price. At the lobby in Bally's, play roulette or the dice.
The devil tempted me here too for 40 nights. I'm 40 million up, smoking on northern lights.
You would've thought I was on top of the Luxor's lights. Ain't even bored when I'm boarding flights. Pussy, I'm pouring up at the Bellagio with some Wall Street bankers. Made this off of audio. Kamikaze flow. If it ain't about checks, well, it's adios. From coast to coast, mixtapes to the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah.
That's
not shit talking at its finest, man. I could do that all day.
That was a fun record, dog.
Yeah, that was fun to make, honestly.
Y'all go check that shit out, man.
Hey,
Telling
man.
y'all, it's just a
Fine
dope
art.
ass collection of art, for real.
Thank you, man.
Fine art collection of art. It's just dope. Well, what's it take to get Caskey to a show? What's it take to get a? what's
Tell
it
the
take
promoter
get
to
Caskey
book me.
To a show, I got you. For what it's worth, I'm a famously historical town with lots of separate. I got you.
Email that management.
Yeah, man. Go check it out. So, put y'all on. Y'all are welcome.
Hey, I appreciate you putting the other dudes that you've been having convos with on, man. That's love, man.
Yeah, but then, I mean, it brings all this shit together too, bro. But I mean,
big respect, dog.
hell yeah, bro. Shit. And they got they fucking feelings.
Yeah.
Caskey, bro. Y'all do y'all homework.
Yeah,
Do y'all
yeah.
homework. Listen to that shit. I want a 3-page report.
3-page
tomorrow.
book report on
Yeah.
your favorite Caskey album.
Hell yeah, bro.
Honestly, my catalog's deep, so I'm one of those artists. Once you discover me, you got a lot of shit to catch up on.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, thanks for having me.
Fucking right,
You
dog.
already know, bro. Big respect, brother.
Yeah.